I fell in love with Wicked before it was ever on Broadway. I was in my freshman year in college. It was being workshopped in San Francisco. I was so blown away to know the backstory of the Wicked Witch.
I just remember having the most wonderful time. I felt like I floated home. I remember that. It was like a rainy night and I felt really alive. One of the best things I'd done for myself.
I was 10 and we ended up getting to go backstage to meet the cast. When I got to Kristen Chenoweth's dressing room, she invited me in and she gave me a wand, like a little mini wand. Oh, and her dog peed on the couch and I got to clean it up with her.
I went to the Gershwin Theater and I didn't know much about it. I saw the poster, I guess, you know, that kind of famous poster now.
A few generations was in the theater, and it was theatrical, it was funny.
And everyone was talking about it. If you were at all a theatre nerd, of which I think everyone involved in this film is, to the core.
I love the story, I love the music. It was something that connected with me in a nostalgic way.
When Idina Menzel at the end of Act One sings Defying Gravity, people went nuts.
Well, whenever anyone asked me, like, what's the one movie you want to do? I'd always say it'd be Wicked.
And one day I got a phone call from a very well-known composer, Stephen Schwartz.
Listen, I know you're trying to do this as a movie. I think it should start as a stage musical. I really feel I know how to do this.
And the moment he said music, the light bulb went off in my head, and I thought the reason I don't feel the magic is because it's a story that wants to sing.
I remember seeing Wicked 20 years ago when it was being workshopped. I was so blown away. It felt so relevant, even back then.
I'd never heard anything or seen anything like it. I think the idea of turning the concept of what The Wizard of Oz was on its head really shook me.
I had the privilege of seeing the original Broadway cast of Wicked when I was 10. It changed my life in so many ways.
It had a very personal effect on me. This is a very cinematic show. This should be on the big screen. I chased this movie for years. There's no way they're ever gonna let me do it, but someone's gonna do it great. I knew what this movie could be.
What John has brought to this is lots of heart, lots of energy. He loves Wicked. He's not afraid to go in places where the story hasn't gone. So what you get is someone who honestly was born to direct Wicked.
It's time to relive the experience together.
Let's watch Wicked at home.
Join us for a magical night in.
Invite all your friends, because this one is going to be popular.
Sing your heart out in the comfort of your home. Think of what we could do together.
Rewatch your favorite scenes again and again.
Grab a blanket.
Turn the lights down low.
There is nowhere like home to watch Wicked.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.